Welcome to this yet another Hangout. This week we're looking at video tools, creating playlists, editing videos in the browser. Obviously video is a big thing now with all colleges and universities looking at how they can do blended learning, and video provides them with lots of options. Historically, video editing was something that you needed expensive software for, and those who've watched my previous Hangouts will know that I'm not a fan of paying for expensive software when there's a free solution available within the browser. So we'll dive straight in and have a look at the first tool in this session. So I'm going to share my screen. And then we can crack on. So we'll dive into my blog. And the first one we'll look at is to do with video playlists. Playlists are a useful tool, a great way to bring together a range of resources, put them in a logical order to allow students can access them. And it's very much about making access to readily available content. So you're not necessarily having to create your own content here. There's lots of content out there on the web that you can use. So the site that I found, which I really like, is hazaz.com. I'll show you that site in a moment. What I like to do is I always like, when I'm recommending a site, I always like to have a go at creating something myself using that site. So I've created one on cars. For those who know me, I have a passion for all things automotive, so I thought this would be a good theme in which to base my playlist on. So this is what the finished playlist looks like. You can add an image. That's one of my own images, and then you can bring together a range of videos from both YouTube and Vimeo, which is quite a nice mix. Typically, playlists are restricted to one format. It's really nice to have that variety. So you add the videos, and I'm going to say I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But when you press play, this is what the user gets. They'll get the video, and if I zoom that video near the end, when that video finishes, I'll just give a couple of minutes. If that video finishes, it will move on to the next video on the list. Without adverts, without interruptions, you go straight to the next video. So a really nice way to create a playlist that pulls together the videos of both YouTube and Vimeo. If I do the same thing once more, and zoom it along to just before the end, it will flip from there to the next video without pausing, without adverts. So we'll just wait for it to do that and watch Mr. Chris Harris being a legend as he throws the LaFerrari around the track. So any moment now, he's going to jump to the next video, just so you can see how good the transition is. So here it comes, and we're on to the next video, and we can see we've moved seamlessly from YouTube to a video that's now stored on Vimeo. So that is Hazaz. So let's have a look at more detail in Hazaz. So you can log on using your Google account, or you can just use your email to log on. And then you can create a collection. So let's go through the process. We click on collections. We'll just make up a title. We can add some tags. So it could be on cooking. And we can put in a description and then click create. Just give that a moment to whir away. Once it's created, it seems to be taking a minute or two here, you can then start to search for your videos. So we based it on cooking, so we can look for things on roasting chicken. Let's use that as our theme. We can search for videos, and it will show us videos available on roasting chicken both on YouTube and Vimeo. We can then just click the plus symbol to add them to our list. Once they're in our list, we can then shuffle them around in the order that we want them to appear. And finally, if we go back to my first collection, we can then share that list either via a link, via social media, or we can embed it into a web page. So I think Hazaz is a great site for creating playlists. The fact it brings together both YouTube and Vimeo adds a new dimension to it. And Because it doesn't have the adverts in between, it gets rid of any potential distractions that students may see with other content taking them off to look at things which aren't relevant to what you're covering. So there is Hazaz. So that's creating playlists. Obviously, we go to YouTube and get the right tab. YouTube will also allow you to create a playlist. And for those who aren't familiar, I think most are, you just click to go to the video that you've found or one of your videos, click add to, and you can create a playlist. So you click and create playlist, put in your title, choose whether that playlist is public or unlisted, and then create. Playlists are a great way of pulling together videos that you use with your students on a regular basis. So instead of having to search for them and panic, where's that video I used last week gone? You can have a playlist on a particular theme. I know of tutors who create music playlists that they play in their classes as a way of having some background music in the lesson, but having something that keeps out the noise and keeps less students engaged. So playlists, both in YouTube and in Hazaz. So we've looked at playlists. Now we want to look at video editing. As I said at the start, historically video editing has been something that requires a piece of proprietary software, and the better systems generally are quite expensive. So the two solutions I'm going to look at both work within the browser. So we're going to head off to Chrome Store. And if you go into Chrome Store, type in video editor, you get a number of options. The one I tend to use within Chrome Store is WeVideo. Having selected it, you just click add to Chrome. You can also add it directly to your Google Drive, and it appears as an icon on your Chrome page. So if we toddle into WeVideo, so what I've done is I've logged on. You can choose, when you create a video, you can choose the various categories, and you can choose a thing, and then you click start. So similar sort of thing, you can record a video directly. So I could record this directly to the content, or I could upload media. So if I had some videos that I'd shot, I could upload those. If I've got it on, and I can upload videos from Google Drive, images from Flickr, Instagram, I can add my content there. So let's just go to Google Drive. I could browse to find the content, upload it. Having uploaded content, let's close that window. You can then drag it onto the timeline, trim it, add a voiceover, add some background music, and there's a number of tracks that they provided. So relatively straightforward to use. On the free version, you are limited to 5 GB, but it's a nice and easy interface to use. You can also add text over it if you require as well. So that's using that. When it comes to publishing options, you title it, and then you've got the ability to share it directly from there. Obviously, the free version has a watermark, but it's a nice way of editing videos. So that's WeVideo. Obviously, if you want to put it onto YouTube, then you need to add your YouTube account to it, and you can publish to YouTube or Vimeo, or you can download it to Dropbox or Google Drive. So that's using WeVideo. But the one I've started to use more and more recently is the one that's built into YouTube. So we toddle off to YouTube. So the way I got to that is I clicked on info, I then clicked on enhancements, and within this page I've got the ability to slow things down and speed things up. I've got the ability to trim. Sometimes when you're recording a video, you just need to top and tail it, and you can trim it with that. You've got some auto fixes, which are quite nice when you're working in different lighting conditions. It's quite nice to use auto fix to sort out the lighting. You can alter the saturation and color temperature. You can apply particular filters if you're looking at a particular effect. and there's some special effects that you can apply to blur faces as well. So that gives you some editing functionality. If we just go back to quick fixes, but you can also use the YouTube video editor. So we click on that there. This one allows you to bring together a number of videos. You drag them in, you can then trim them, you can then add extra videos as you go. And then you've got the option, having done that, to title it and create another video. And then you can save that video out. So really simple way of bringing together maybe a number of videos. These could be videos that you've got or videos that are available to others. And having done that, it saves it as a brand new video that you can then share. So there we have, we've had a range of different tools that you can use. To recap, we looked at video playlists using Hazaz. We looked at creating a playlist within YouTube. And then when it came to video editing, we looked at WeVideo and YouTube Editor. So hopefully you found that useful. The links are available in the showcase. And join me next time when we're looking at some more EdTech ideas that you can use within your teaching and learning. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.